What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dan Dunn Show. So we got first off, this recording is on Sunday. Okay, so anything that happened in the market in between now and the first,
we called it, but we don't know what it's.
Yeah, we have no idea. But he's going away on business, and so we're trying to get this all set and square for now. But Apple. We're talking about Apple, and there's nothing really more to say other than these guys are the real deal. Obviously,
this is going to be the easiest, most simplest one that we've ever done. I mean, let's just
ever do.
Yeah, we'll just start with the charts.
Yeah. So look closely, and you'll see a screaming bull. This thing just runs straight up a wall. Even when the entire market decided to fall off like 15 to 25% across the board, Apple hung in there. They only sold off 10%, and they've already recovered some of those losses so far. Apple has a pretty serious chart here. Apple's crushing it. Anyway, that's the chart. What you can get off of that is that they didn't sell off with the rest of the market. They stopped their losses. And they're already recovering that. The market averaged off at 20% across the board?
Yeah, like that.
something crazy like that. The entire market crashed.
Especially for
fell. But
mostly growth stocks did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Apple didn't, because Apple, they had the share buybacks,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So I think it was like 350 billion, or I don't know, it was some crazy number about share buybacks, millions or something. And then they had like an all-time record Q3, even though they didn't really release any new products.
Yeah.
Or June was, so that's their Q2.
But so this is obviously they got $1 trillion market cap. They got a 9.38 price to earnings ratio. They got $2.3 billion cash on hand as of July. That was
243 billion.
243 billion. What did I say?
Yeah, 24.
Oh yeah, $243.7 billion cash on hand.
$243 billion. So we did. If you just think about that for a second. The market cap's $1 trillion. So if Apple blew up tomorrow and all that you had left was the cash, you would still be getting 25 cents on the dollar, essentially.
Yeah. So if you're buying an Apple stock right now, you're looking at about $52 of it.
Of cash on hand. And in today's environment where you're expecting some market volatility and dollar stronger, and you want companies that are going to be able to purchase things moving forward at a discount. I mean, Apple's in not only is it the perfect position today where it crushes revenues and has the best selling product, but also tomorrow when markets change and new technologies come out, they're in just such a good position.
They're just gonna buy them
to buy whatever they need to buy.
And
the curve is here and Apple's all the way out here somewhere.
See, people complain that the iPhone prices are still going up and still raising up. Apple's just finding a ceiling because people are still buying their product. People will still pay for these things. So until sales start going down, they aren't going to drop the prices on them. They're just going to keep making more money. They're going to have more money on hand. The most stable thing that there could possibly be is someone who's completely cornered the market, has the absolute best technology on the market, and controls everything with the cash they have. And you have all of that wrapped up in a bundle in one stock. And
the only downside to it is that 60% of its revenue comes from overseas. So you would expect that to slow down, but they have $250 billion cash on hand.
Yeah.
How much does it have to slow down to really matter?
Excuse the bear.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't matter. It's important, but
Yeah.
it's not the leading issue here. Even if they miss sales, like Dan said, they're just discovering the price point. So they're selling iPhones at all-time record highs because they're selling iPhones at all-time record highs, and until that demand peaks out and they discover the market price for an iPhone, it's gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
cash is king.
Cash is king. Honestly, do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah, we looked at some price analyst targets on it, and
the price. The analyst.
There was 100 people. 99 were buyers or holders. 200 was the low, 242 was the medium, and 310 was the high.
Yeah, and the other thing about this stock is it's all backed up with cash. They got $1 trillion market cap, and they have $243 billion in cash.
It's an insane amount. It's more than countries.
Yeah, it's more than GDPs of countries.
Yeah.
And it's a gross amount, and that's what they have on hand. That's why they're building spaceships as their headquarters.
Yeah.
And
so even if the stock goes down after earnings, which I don't think it will, I think
I'd buy it up.
I think that their iPhone sales are going to be tremendous in the U.S. I think that people love iPhones and that they were looking forward to the bigger screen or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
if anything, I think Apple might be underpriced.
Yeah.
Because 25% of their market cap's held in cash. I wonder what that number is versus some other stocks. and
who run at losses.
Yeah, and they're still up at ridiculous numbers.
They're only trading at like 19 price per earnings, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
19.38 PE.
Yeah,
so there are stocks out there with so much worse numbers than that, trading at a very equal range.
Warren Buffett loves it.
Warren Buffett's got like 5% in it.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 5, but it's a big percent.
And
you people are addicted to Apple products.
And you know what? Steve Jobs was like a genius in creating new products. And this new guy, he seems to care about the shareholders. He did that. There's buybacks. This company is so solid, and they care about the shareholders, and they got a great product. It's just it's an obvious one. This is a company that if it goes to 200 because of bad earnings, you buy more. You bet it to go up, and if it goes down, you buy more. That's just the kind of company this is.
You could still become rich as hell buying a shit ton of Amazon or a shit ton of Apple stocks.
Yeah,
if you held it long term, because
I completely agree.
The 4-to-1 ratio on cash to earnings share, right? I don't know. I just think that's a quarter of the stock is represented in cash.
Yeah, I'll put up the financial report just because we always do this with all of the stocks we do. This is what they release for their earnings. They don't really have a PowerPoint. I don't think they need one.
3 pages, very simple.
Yeah. It's funny though because they use Microsoft Word, which is interesting. So you see the numbers here: net sales, all-time greatest June, all-time best sales ever, great margins, tons of cash. You know what I mean? Not a lot of liabilities. I mean, this company just plays the game they want to play.
And they released three pieces of paper that say, "Look at how good we are."
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's all we have to say about Apple.
Yeah, short and sweet.
The best that there is.
Yeah, best that ever did it. And that's it.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. This is the Dan Don Show. Hopefully we're 4 for 4.
Yep. Bye-bye.